This is the N2, the third device from Swedish manufacturer Neonode. As you can see, the N2 consists of little more than a display and a joystick. The touch-sensitive display uses a unique infrared-based system to detect screen taps and swipes, and those are used to control the Nino interface that Neonode's put together. The joystick on our particular N2 is particularly stubborn. It's stiff, it's difficult to use. Luckily, there's a little need for the joystick on the N2 in general because the screen swipes take care of pretty much everything. On the left side of the N2, we have the power switch right here and a long volume control bar. Up top, there's the rear battery cover latch and a proprietary USB headset power port. On the back of the device, we have a small 2-megapixel camera lens, ear speaker, Neonode logo, and that's about it other than the two holes at the bottom. Unlike most cell phones, the N2 display faces away from the user when they're on it. This allows the phone to be a little bit smaller since the speaker doesn't have to be located above the display as normally would be the case. The N2's Nino user interface is controlled by a series of swipes. For example, swipes from the bottom of the screen here, which are marked by little arrows, control the major functions. To bring up the main menu, a swipe from down here in the lower left-hand corner. The main menu consists of a couple different tabs or panels, and you can navigate to those by swiping back and forth across the top like this. A tap on the screen brings up applications like the file manager here. Scrolling is handled by moving your finger up and down on the display, and if you hold it towards one of the edges, it'll continue to scroll automatically. Select the item you want and then tap anywhere on the middle area of the display to activate it. You don't have to tap directly on the item you're selecting, just think of it more as a mouse button. You highlight it and then tap on the display as a button. In this case, we're going to pull up a playlist with a music player. Music player on the N2 is kind of basic, and it's also probably one of the only parts of the application, the parts of the phone that's awkward to use. In order to even hit the play button, you have to bring up the application-specific menu, which comes with a swipe from the bottom right-hand corner. Same thing goes for moving to the next track, previous track, changing volumes, that kind of thing. The back or close function in the Nino applications is handled by a sweep from the bottom right-hand corner to the left. Yes, no prompts are handled similarly. This one's asking if I want to continue browsing. I can say no by sweeping from right to left, but I'm going to say yes and go from left to right. Applications can be closed completely by a swipe from the upper right-hand corner to the lower left-hand corner, or they can be left running in the background by bringing up the main menu and just simply going somewhere else. You can see that the standby screen on the N2 has a lot of status icons, but most of them aren't active and can't be tapped upon. Although missed calendar appointments such as this one can be hit and then navigated normally. So there you have the Neonode N2. It's a solid and fun little device. Very simple. Bit of a learning curve for the user interface, but once you learn it, it's quite quick to use and pretty intuitive. It's missing some features like email and even Edge support. It works just with GPRS, but if you can look past that, it's a really fun handset. It's one of the most enjoyable handsets I've used in a number of years.